Bright sunshine now.
Yeah, that's it. This is the changeover point.
Senna's just done a 45.8. Surprised he wasn't quicker than D'Ambrosio on the slicks there. What about Grosjean? Has he done a flying lap?
For the front runners to pit as we watch that Maldonado. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Degrassi got right into Maldonado. That's why Maldonado wound up way off on the left. Now Degrassi and Maldonado pit. Pantano stays out.
Boy, this is a vital pit stop.
As Pantano rolled the dice and come up snake eyes.
Oh,
whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
Wow.
Boy, that was close.
So Maldonado leads Degrassi out. That's the order they went in. Senna picked up 2 seconds on Pantano on that last lap, but he is still back in 11th. We have a yellow out somewhere along the way. Look at all that puddling over on the inside of it. Up and down the sport, both Formula One and GP2, we're seeing drivers get very aggressive in the pit lane.
Well, there's so much to be gained and lost by having a good release, but that looked pretty fair, actually. It was close but fair.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So there's the order. Pantano has yet to stop. Iaconelli yet to stop. But Senna is eating into Giorgio Pantano's lead now. A 42.4 from Senna. 5 seconds quicker than Pantano's last lap.
Well, he's a minute 10 behind him. So is that going to give much time for Pantano to stop and get his slicks up to temperature?
It's now. He needs to do it right now, Dave. Right?
Maldonado seems to be doing a better job of getting his slicks up to temperature than Lucas Degrassi.
And here comes Pantano from the lead with 8 laps to go. Make that 7 as he crosses the timing line.
All right. Nice and steady, boys.
This is it. You need a really good stop here.
All you need is a podium, and you don't even need that if Senna's not on it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Left rear was a little bit slow, but it's not bad.
Boy, he's got an empty racetrack right now. Nobody on the start-finish straightaway as Pantano exits. Look at that.
Yeah. Still no one in shot.
Now he's sideways in the pit exit. And he remains in the race lead. So it looks like Giorgio Pantano, as of right now, has called it perfectly. Senna tippy-toeing through Parabolica with Rodriguez ahead of him. Let's see if he gets a toe here.
He's going to get a heck of a toe here. Wonder where that yellow is. We haven't seen any signs of what's caused that to, unless it's
go left, go right, go left. Senna sets fast lap, but he does not get Rodriguez for 6th. 7 to go. 6 next time by the flag stand as everybody who's taken the chicane. Welcome back to Monza. Oh! Using all the curbs and then some. Bruno Senna trying to get by Roldan Rodriguez and get to the podium that he desperately needs in order to try to extend the GP2 championship to the final race here at Monza tomorrow.
There's some of that glare.
Replay in turn 1, or the first chicane. Senna attacking. Oh, rubber to rubber contact.
Oh, big bump.
That is asking for a knock on the head. But they were only saved because the tires are wet. Now here's the battle for second. Pantano in the foreground. Behind them, those two cars close together, are Maldonado and Degrassi. Degrassi just set fast lap across the start-finish line, and he moves into second ahead of Maldonado.
A very aggressive pass there past Maldonado, but he certainly pulled it up, and there's Sebastian Buemi just right behind Maldonado now. So
now Roldan Rodriguez tosses in fast lap, and he's in a position to grab that bonus point.
And Clouds, Cubby, now they've all got slicks on, but only 6 laps to go. Sun shining down here.
Variante della Roggia, second chicane.
Well, Roland Rodriguez obviously being pushed along there by Senna, giving him a big incentive to get the fastest lap of the race. But Maldonado and Lucas Di Grassi, their race is not over yet. Maldonado no doubt smarting from being pushed off at the Parabolica by Lucas Di Grassi. Coming down to the Variante Ascari. Using the curves like the Formula 1 guys. And very important to exit that because it's a long run down to the Parabolica, and of course the Parabolica is a fast turn, so every RPM you've got up on the engine as you leave the Ascari Variante, you maintain all the way down here.
Mike Conway and Hope Hinton.
Giorgio Pantano being caught here by Lucas Di Grassi in a beautiful position here. Great toe, going to have a big toe down his long front straight.
Drive-through penalty for Pantano.
Oh my!
What could that be about?
Oh,
big wreck!
Wow!
Luca Filippi, the first man to go to slick tires. Wow, the car looks remarkably undamaged considering that impact, sending bits of signage everywhere. Let's see if he picks up one of those styrofoam markers, the red and white objects. Yep.
Well, it
took the front wing off.
The front wing right.
Oh, and it gets run over by, is that Grosjean?
Grosjean.
No, it's Saka Yamamoto.
Well, why is Pantano going to drive-through penalty?
This is Pantano's exit from the pits. Watch that white line on the left. You're supposed to stay to the right of that white line until it ends, and he did not.
Oh, how can you be so dopey?
Wow.
It's still unlikely to put Senna on the podium. Senna is still in 7th. He's still 17 seconds behind. Obviously, this is going to drop Pantano back behind Senna.
A moment ago, I mentioned that Mike
still
Conway
going to get the podium, and I don't think he will.
I mentioned that Mike Conway had made a second pit stop. He's just come out and set fast lap. Conway may have gone to a second set of wet weather tires on his first stop, and now on slicks, Conway takes fast lap. Meanwhile, Di Grassi will take over the race lead with Maldonado behind him.
And there goes Giorgio Pantano. Lucas Di Grassi driving brilliantly in these dodgy conditions. Look at the gap he's pulled out on Maldonado.
This is the second weekend of fairly gross misbehavior for Giorgio Pantano. Not the kind of thing a guy who dreams of a future in Formula One should be doing.
Not for a guy who's done 20 to 75 of these races.
Ambrosio goes through. Valsecchi goes through. That will make Pantano 8th. And there is Karen Chandok.
Don't cross the line again.
9th. Wow. But Senna still has not gotten to the podium. So Giorgio Pantano doing his best to extend this race, or this championship, to the final race. Let's see if he does it. Welcome back to Monza. Astor Maldonado in the blue car, second on your screen, just reset fast lap. The 37.716, trying to haul in that white car ahead of him. That man, Lucas Di Grassi. This is now the battle for the race lead after Giorgio Pantano, still in position to clinch the championship, is called for a drive-through penalty for a pit violation. Senna attacking Roldan Rodriguez. Senna now 5th after passing Rodriguez.
Boy, Rodriguez wasn't going to give up there.
So Pantano is off the podium. Senna needs to get to the podium if the championship between those two is going to go to the final race.
But if things stay as they are, Lucas Di Grassi will move into second in the championship, in spite of, as I keep saying, missing the first 3 weekends altogether, ahead of Senna. Giorgio Pantano now is down in 9th. So Giorgio Pantano really needs to pull his socks up because he needs that 8th bottom pole for tomorrow's sprint race.
Senna just went purple in Sector 1.
Well, Senna's given it absolute all, but of course, look, there's only 3 laps to go to get onto the 3rd step of the podium. currently in fifth. Buemi on that third step as they